What up, everybody in the WBC? This is gonna be a quick live. Um, I'm gonna go over this, just give my quick thoughts. I go on with my day, you go on with your day. I might look at some comments um at the end though. All right. So apparently the WBC has ordered uh Wilder versus White. I'm assuming this would be for a mandatory position for the WBC title, which is potentially going to be involved in an undisputed match. I'm hearing June, July, around that time. So basically, if this fight happens, whoever wins has a mandatory shot at undisputed, along with three other people. So yeah, that's just the name of the game when it comes to boxing. But I have a couple quick thoughts that I want to give. Number one, I'd love to see the fight. I really would love to see the fight. I really can't say who I have winning that fight before the um before the loss to Tyson Fury. I would have said that Wilder has a 51, 52, 53, 55% chance to win. I would have to edge it to him just because he has that, that one hit wonder. It wouldn't be on points, that's for damn sure. Um, I think White had more of a chance to beat him um, than what a lot of people want to give him credit for. Well, when we say, let me rephrase that. What a lot of Wilder fanboys would like to give him credit for. um, but yeah, I would love to see the fight. As a boxing fan, I don't have a problem with the fight. But also, as a boxing fan, I have a problem with the timing of this being ordered. Because why wasn't this ordered when Wilder was the WBC champion? And see, this is why I can't take the WBC too serious. Because listen, the guy was the number one contender for like 1,000 days or some shit like that. Something ridiculous, and then he lost to Povetkin. And we know what went on with that. They were supposed to have the rematch. They were supposed to run it back. It was supposed to be ran back already, but unfortunately, things happened. So we're still supposed to get that rematch in due time. I forget when it's supposed to happen now, but so White pretty much already has a fight lined up. Now, here's the thing. I think White would actually be willing to put that fight on the back burner, run that back at a later time, with Povetkin. Um, but I have a problem with the timing of this. Like, how many people does this guy have to fight to get his title shot? Now, as far as now, I really don't know who I could say would win this fight because we never seen Wilder lose like this. So, and I know there's a lot of emphasis on his excuses and his behavior since he lost. Shout out to Ring IQ. He put out a video talking about White's. That's funny. I didn't even think about that. White actually made some comments about Wilder, saying that he thinks he's finished, that he's done. He doesn't think he's coming back to boxing. Um, and I can definitely understand why people think that. At one point, I was thinking that, but then in all honesty, I think he'll be back. I don't think he's gonna retire. Now, whether or not he captures a title ever again, I'll be honest, I doubt it, but he could prove me wrong. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He could certainly prove me wrong. Um, so, but to me, it's just like, why is it being ordered now? White was the number one contender for over 1,000 days. Doesn't this fight doesn't get ordered. Wilder loses the title. Why White loses his number one contendership, and all of a sudden now that's when the fight is being ordered. Mauricio Suleiman, you're a bullshitter. You bullshit all the boxing fans, and that's why I don't like your ass. Like when I disrespect Mauricio Suleiman, sometimes people are like, "Why you got to be that harsh on him?" This is why, because he does shit like this. How convenient that now that while it doesn't make sense. Wilder loses and White loses, and now this is like I'm telling you, this is going to be for the number one. It's going to be for the mandatory position. It's going to be for the mandatory position. So that's if the fight happens. Um, I'll be honest. I think Wilder will find a way not to fight White and still become the mandatory somehow. I think Mauricio Suleiman, he has his favorites. He never sticks to his rules. He protects the boxers that he wants to hold the title. I don't like Mauricio fucking Suleiman. I don't. There was a time where Canelo was the guy that I could not stand the most in the whole sport. But right now, I'm pretty sure I cannot stand Mauricio Suleiman even more than that redheaded son of a bitch. Let me take a look at some comments. What up, Brown Gone One? What up, Dolomite? Um, yeah, 4 years past due. You ain't lying. Lisa Bales, much love. Sporting Advantage. Tony's reviews. Tony says that White is going to spark Wilder. I I I want to lean toward that, but like I said, I've never seen Wilder lose and have this level of delusion. And the thing is, that level of delusion is going to do one of two things. It's either going to make him fight stupid, or it's going to give him the courage. Like it's stupid courage, but courage that, he still believes in himself because he's already put in his head that, he didn't lose because of himself. He only lost because of the ref, his trainer, the gloves, everything that is not Deontay Wilder. That's the reason why Deontay Wilder lost in Deontay Wilder's head. So it could give him a placebo effect that he's still the baddest man on the planet and still have the confidence and might be able to pull it off. I don't know. We would have to see. But my thing is this, like, White should not have to fight Wilder to get a title shot, okay? But I think White will still fight him. No, given how it doesn't look like he's gonna get, a title shot anytime soon. Because let's be real, if this undisputed fight happens, next in line is gonna more than likely be whoever the WBO orders. That's what it's looking like. It's really looking like the WBO is really gonna hold the cards on who gets that next title shot. We can pretty much, it's safe to say that's not gonna be Wilder because Wilder has only ever been about the WBC. Let's keep it real. If he really was about the one face, one name, all that bullshit he was talking, but wasn't bull. What he was saying wasn't bullshit. He was just full of shit when he was saying it. I'm all for one face, one name. Now, if that one face, one name happens to be Deontay Wilder, cool. But he didn't even try to unify, and it backfired because look at what happened. Now he doesn't have the title. Let me take a look at some more comments. I want them to fight. Wilder won't make it past 4 rounds. Bold statement, but hey, n- no, no guts, no glory. So y'all heard it here first. Tony says that Wilder won't make it past 4 rounds. So you know what that means, right? If Wilder doesn't make it past 4 rounds and White sparks him out, y'all got to go to Tony's reviews and give him a super chat. Just a small donation. I'm just kidding. I don't even think he has super chats enabled. He might. I don't think he does though. But yeah, those are my thoughts. As a boxing fan, I love the fight. Been wanting to see this fight for a while. you know, but I have a problem with the timing. I have a problem with the timing. Um, this is to me, this is just a ploy to try to get Wilder a mandatory position, even though White's no longer the mandatory. Also, White already has his next fight lined up. So what does that mean? We're gonna have to wait even longer for Wilder. And that's the thing. Wilder is already 35 years old. Like Wilder, he's wasting precious time. And that hand has had a lot of surgery. There's just a lot of things. I don't know. Wilder, his whole situation is kind of screwed up, and it has nothing to do with anything other than Wilder's own decisions. You know, all of a sudden, he wants to fight everybody. He wants to clean up the division. Well, you had that opportunity before. You had the WBC title, and you chose not to do that. Now, when you don't have it, that's when you all of a sudden you got balls. Like, come on now. You got a bunch of weirdos getting all excited over a picture of Wilder with. Oh yeah, I saw the picture. With him and the gun and the wine and all that. I mean, to me, that's just him trying to stay relevant. He knows that there's a whole community of guys on here who are gonna make a big deal out of that. When he lost to, think about it, when he lost to Fury, what was the main focus of these guys? That ring walk. Oh, that ring walk sent me chills. That song, it was, not talking about what happened in the ring at all because it wasn't convenient. So, but yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Just want to do this quick. Yeah, WBC, they're a joke. Peace out.